We launched in Italy in the second half of 2020, so it's almost 1 year now. And there were basically two key factors. The first one is really the market. So it's a big market when it comes to the absolute numbers for e-commerce. All in all, there was a high potential for us to really shape the development of the Italian market into basically launching at the right time. So that has basically brought us to launch a consumer product for Italian consumers, which gives the ability to Italians to pay in installment for an order. Just to give you a very simple example, I may buy a pair of shoes for 90 euros. I pay 30 euros to today, 30 euros in 1 month, and 30 euros in 2 months. So we basically look up at the market, we look at the size, at the development, and then we decided to basically launch this product in Italy. The second component is that we have actually launched in Milan a tech hub. So a tech hub for us is a center where we have the developers and product managers, and they are helping us out with developing products and services worldwide. So, and we basically hire a lot of technicians, we have an engineering background. So in this case, the choice of Milan was because we've mapped out different cities in Europe, and we have identified Milan to be very attractive. One, for the local talent, for example, we have a lot of technical universities in there, but also for the fact that Milan has become a real international city and can attract also talent from all over the world. So we have basically these two factors are the ones that were behind our investments in the country.
So your decision was not influenced by the fact that in Italy, for now, there's no yet a regulatory sandbox. Can you tell us why so?
It was really driven by the demand, right? So on the one side, we looked at the market and we understood that there was the need for this kind of solution. So we did a due diligence on the market. On the other side, we had many Italian merchants that maybe were selling in Italy, but also in other countries that for which we wanted to tighten our collaboration with. So for us, the key choice was really driven by demand rather than the regulatory aspect.
What is your perspective for the future of fintech, and which advice would you give to a company investing in Italy right now in the sector?
It's very tough, to predict the future in this sense, beyond stating a few obvious things, right? That is going to keep on growing. Maybe the most interesting thing and the piece of advice that I would give in general, disregarding to Italy, then I go into that in a second, is really always ask yourself, what are you trying to do for the consumers, right? So keep that as an initiator of all of your ideas, and therefore the ones that then are going to have the highest impact are the ones that then are going to be then successful. So at Klarna, for example, we have this concept of smooth shopping. So our goal is really to develop a set of services and products that allow consumers to shop in a smooth way, so that it is easy to use, it's flexible, and it is fun. When I look at Italy specifically, well, what I can give as a piece of advice is like, it's a huge country in terms of market and population. So you cannot underestimate all of the local flavors. That means having a local presence is indeed important, and it is a factor to have someone there in the market. But also then when you are bringing your products or your solutions to Italy, well, you need to always have in mind how you're going to localize it to the needs and the use of the Italian consumers, right? I mean, I'm telling about this because we did this exact thing as a company, right? So we studied the market to tailor it for the needs of the Italian consumers, and then we decided to invest locally with different teams, as I was telling you before, because we want to have the special local touch and we want to build relationships locally that in Italy are really, really important.
Thank you so much for your time and for your great insights today. And thank you again. Talk to you soon.
It was a pleasure.